What's up, everybody? So I was planning on filming today anyway, but this morning started off really hectic. So I was almost to the office. My office is about 20 minutes away from my house. And I was like 2 minutes away, and my partner called me and said, there's a house going up for auction. It's a good price, but we haven't seen it yet. The only problem is it's in 30 minutes. So that was poor planning on our part, but that's okay. So now I'm going all the way back to Charleston, but this is the trick. My other partner has to go look at the house first because we haven't seen it yet. But if we went and looked first, we wouldn't make it to the auction in time. So we're kind of splitting up here. I'm running to the auction, he's going to go look at the house, and I could drive all the way back for nothing if the house is no good, but this is part of the game. Look, I tell everybody this is kind of a numbers game, not just with auctions and stuff like that, but you're probably only going to get maybe 5 or 10% of the houses that you look at or go for. That's just the name of the game. So you have to look and go for a lot of houses. But anyway, that's the way my day's starting off, so I figured I'd go ahead and update you on that. But I'm going to take you to a house that we acquired just yesterday. We actually paid cash for keys. I'll explain all of that when I get to that house, and I'm going to take you to that a little bit later. All right, guys, catch up with you in a minute.
Lot number 24, Block J, Section 5, the Highline Edition, St. Albans. Being part of the property laid out by the Highline Lane Company, lots, streets, alleys.
Winner, winner, vegan chicken dinner. All right, so as you just saw, we won that house. Andrew went out there and looked at it and said, hey, it's good to go. Now keep in mind, we could not even get inside of it. And this was a different type of auction. And this is why I don't suggest auctions for people just starting out. But we had to pay the full amount in cash up front, and we have not seen inside of it. So we have just done this for long enough, and we know the area, and we know the houses, and we have a good team now that we are confident in buying these houses without getting inside of them. But if you are new at this, please, please, please do not do that. It could be one of the worst things you do, especially if you're just starting out, because there's nothing worse than just starting out and losing big on your first one, and it just detours you from continuing on this journey. But anyway, we won that house. That's good news. Now I'm heading back to the office because I actually have some office work I need to do. I won't bore you guys with that stuff. And then I'm going to head out to this house and show you guys around it. All right, I'll catch up with you in a minute. All right, so here we are at the first house. We won this at auction about a month and a half ago, I believe, and there was actually somebody living in it. And that's always a little bit tricky because you can't technically just go up and kick them out. There's a process to it, but what we did on this one is a strategy we call cash for keys, and we basically contacted them and say, look, if you're willing just to move out and not go through the whole court process, we'll give you some money to move out. And that's what we did. So about a couple days ago, we met him down here, we gave him some cash, and he moved out. But he left a ton of stuff in here, and I'm about to show you guys everything he left in here. It's crazy what people leave behind, but we see it all the time. All right, guys, let's run through the house. All right, let's check it out. Again, like I said, they pretty much left everything in here. Of course, they took the good stuff like TVs and Xboxes and stuff like that, but almost everything else was left behind. This is the kitchen right here, obviously. It's a decent sized kitchen because we can open this up. We probably won't leave this peninsula here. If we do, we might make it an island. It just really depends on the budget. And then you got the dining room right there. Guys, who in here likes basket walls? My sister-in-law just put one of these in her house, and we had them in our home when I was like 7. They're super old, and I guess they're making a comeback. Not a fan. Sorry, Nicole. Basket walls should have been left in the 70s and 80s. All right, then over here, got a fridge. It's fully stocked. And sorry, but we're vegan, so we can't have any of this stuff. But they left brand new cheesecakes and everything. We're going to see if we can't donate this to somebody. Somebody can eat it. But anyway, I guess it'd be weird just walking around trying to hand out cheesecakes, but whatever. All right, and then you got the living room over here. Left their couch. Like, everything's here. We might take this couch to our gym. We don't know. We don't know what we're going to do with all this stuff yet. A lot of this stuff, unfortunately, just go to the trash. We do try to donate and give this stuff away, but it becomes a logistical issue, and not everybody will just take everything. You can't just say, Goodwill, we got all this stuff, because they just won't take it all. Okay, then out here we have a nice back porch that goes down to this pool area. Now, the pool is okay if you want a pool. We'll probably demo it because it's taking up the entire backyard. And it's a maintenance issue. Like, we don't want to have the holding cost that's associated with the pool. And a lot of people, if they're not looking for a pool, they don't want a pool because they know it's a pain in the butt. So a backyard is usually better than just having a above ground pool. If it was in ground, of course, we would leave it. All right, let's walk this way. This goes back here to the bedrooms and the bath. This is almost 1,800 or 2,000 square feet, I believe, this whole house. Decent sized house as the basement is finished. This bathroom is going to need just about everything. This is going to be a bigger rehab. It doesn't need like walls and stuff moved, but it just needs just about everything else. I mean, it's going to need new lighting, new paint. The flooring we should be able to keep, but this carpet we'll have to pull up and replace this. If there's not the same floor under it, I doubt that it is. But yeah, you can see how much stuff they left behind. It's just crazy to us that they just don't want their stuff. I guess people find out they really don't need all this stuff when they're giving up their home. But yeah, also guys, we wanted to say, like, we don't love that part. We don't love taking somebody's house. But keep in mind, somebody was going to take it anyway, and they weren't going to be able to afford the mortgage on it. They weren't affording the mortgage on it. So if we didn't take it, somebody else would. It's really dark down here. Let's see if I can brighten this up for you. So yeah, while it's unfortunate, somebody would have taken the house. And so we step in. But I think that we are some of the best people to take your house because we are super nice about it and give you time to move out. And even like this situation, we'll give you money. This bathroom is gross. So it's 2 baths, but I don't even know if you count this one yet. But when we're done with it, it will look amazing. And then that goes out to the garage. All right, that's kind of it for the walkthrough. So what we will do next is we will call our demo team. Well, actually, first what we'll do is see if we can donate some of this stuff and see if anybody wants it, friends, family, any of the Goodwills or whatever, see if they want any of this stuff. If not, we will have our demo team come over here and get rid of almost everything in here. Not almost everything, everything in here, including maybe the kitchen cabinets and appliances and all that stuff. Wipe this whole thing clean and start over, and then we'll get started on it. We'll do our budget on this at the end of the week, and it'll say what we can put in here, type of paint, type of countertops, all that stuff. Decide on that. And this project should take about, I don't know, a month and a half, 2 months or so. There's nothing crazy going on in here, just basically redoing all the finishes and putting in new lighting and stuff. The demo in the backyard might take the longest if we do get rid of that pool. We haven't completely decided on that, but I think that's the route we're going to go with. But anyway, guys, that's it for this house. Now, next, I'm going to take you over to another house we just recently purchased, and that is a very nice house. I'm excited to show it to you guys. So here we are, the next house. We just bought this one at auction on Monday, and as you can tell, it is a beautiful home. Funny story about this, we were super busy on Monday morning. We have our Monday morning meetings every Monday, and this auction was at 11, and we were sitting there like 10:30 debating whether we should send somebody out to bid on it or not, and we paid one of our guys $50 to go there. We never thought it would go for cheap enough, so we pretty much just counted the $50 gone, but we always want to take the chance, and this sold for $151,000. Guys, it was listed on the market until Monday for $245,000. That's probably a little high, but we think we can get in here, do a couple small things to it, and put it right back up on the market for $229,000, and that will be a fantastic price for somebody. So I haven't even been in it yet. We finally got the guy to switch out the keys, and I'm going to walk you through it right now. Okay, keep in mind this is a big house. It's 2,600 square feet. Kind of walk in here to this big living room area. Nice stone fireplace. Nice open windows here. So we like, and I don't know if I told you guys, but this is actually on a lake. So that's another huge plus for anybody wanting to buy this here. So nice big living room, and I really like this. I love this in any house when the balcony from upstairs looks over and down into the living room. I think it really opens up the space, not to mention these 30-foot ceilings. I'm guessing they're 30 foot. They're really high. That's all awesome stuff that really helps sell a house. And then you come over this way into like a dining room area, decent sized dining room, a little sun porch out here. Neighbor's a little bit close, but that's okay. And then the kitchen. Now, what I would do if this was my house, personally, I would open this up into the living room and kind of have this like a bar area. We're not going to be doing any of that. Somebody's going to get a fantastic deal on this house, 2,600 square feet, really nice area, really nice neighborhood, and it's a nice house right on the lake. So we'll actually have to put appliances in here. We don't have to, but we probably will. Houses do sell faster or seem to when the appliances are already in here. It's just an extra expense that the client doesn't have to worry about buying. Okay, this house is a little bit choppy so far. I'm actually just seeing this. I walked through it real quick and turned the lights on, but I'm actually just taking it all in while I'm on video with you. So it's a little bit choppy. That bathroom's a little bit dated. The paint colors aren't great, but the bedrooms are decent size. This is kind of like an office area here. Then over here we have washer and dryer area. Then it goes out to a little bit of a backyard. I don't want this video being like an hour long, so we're not going to see everything. This is what I don't love personally. Some people won't care, most people won't care, but this little choppy area here where the stairs kind of go both ways. This goes back to another bedroom back here. Decent size, nice wood floors. And this is going to go downstairs. Actually, this is just an unfinished basement, I believe, from the pictures I saw online. So I'll just kind of peek at that real quick. Now, we could finish that out and add square footage. But again, guys, this is a speed play for us. We just want to come in here, do a little painting, fix a few things, maybe put appliances in it, and put this thing back up on the market for a great price for somebody. We call it, it's actually another DBA of ours, A&M Equities, where we do this. And basically, we don't fully rehab it, and somebody comes in here for the equity. So if we sell this to somebody for $229,000, they're going to walk into maybe $10,000, $15,000 in equity right off the bat. Not everything's updated, but they're getting a nice house with some equity. So that's kind of upstairs here, another bathroom here, another full bath. The weird roses on the back of the toilet, not sure why they're there. You know why this is here. Everybody knows why this is here. These are always left behind because nobody wants to carry them. Big screen TVs and pianos always get left behind, almost every single time. And our demo guys hate us for it. And this is what I was talking about downstairs. I love this. The big stone fireplace. Like, I like when the stone goes all the way up and then you can see down in the living room. I really like that. And if you had like a pool table up here, I think that'd be really cool. This room is really weird. It's got like a camouflage wallpaper. Sorry about the lighting sometimes. And guys, I'm filming all this with my phone. I don't have a ton of time. So if I'm going to vlog, it's going to be with my phone. Rihanna uses the vlogging camera. And frankly, she probably deserves it more than I do. Killing me on them subscribers. You guys going to subscribe or what? Right now, go subscribe, hit the like button, and help your boy out. And I'll keep bringing you content like this when I have time. All right, that wraps up the walkthrough in this house. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a really nice house. I do believe it's not fully updated, but it's big, it's open, it's newish looking, and it's right on the lake in a great area right here where this house is located. So I don't think we'll have any problem selling this. It was getting looks at $245. People were viewing it, interested in it. But I think that was a bit high, especially with it not being fully updated. So I think if we put this back up for $229, where it's been listed at $245, we'll get a ton of showings and get this gone quickly. We'll come in here next week. We'll do a little budget on it, do the things that we need to do to clean it up, and hopefully have this back up on the market as little as 2 weeks. All right, guys, that's it for this house. All right, well, I'm back home now, so that will wrap up this video. I hope you guys found it interesting and entertaining. If you did, please hit that thumbs up button, as it gets my video out to more people. The more people that see it, the more people that follow me, the more people I can teach, which is my ultimate goal here. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.